starting at the front, first of all we would check the carriage. The load guard bolts are fixed, tight. Load guard is straight, not bent, catching. Then onto the forks. We check that your fork latches are working. Your forks are not bent, even. So both forks are the same level, not one fork bent more than the other. Then looking in the center of the carriage, you check your chains and your hoses for leaks. So the chains, they're tight, no pins falling out. Then going around to the other side, you would check your tilt ramps. Pins are fixed. The locating bolts are still in place and tight. Then moving on to the back of the mast, you would check the chains. Also hoses for tightness, cracking, leaking. Check all that the clamps are tight. They can't move around, pipes can't get trapped. Check all the chains at the top. We have pins, no cracking. Moving on to wheels and tires. Check that there are no cracking, no cutting. Also check wheel nuts for tightness. Making sure there's no broken studs, no cracked rims. This one having dual wheels, you also check the mudguard extension is fixed, solid, to prevent any limbs getting caught in the wheel. Then onto the back tyre. Again, check the wheel nuts, they're tight, no excessive movement, and check while you're in here, also check the steer linkage, that it isn't falling off, it isn't loose, and it's well lubricated. Now we check the lights and ancillaries. Turn the ignition on, make sure you have correct lighting, front and rear. Making sure that you have lights on the back. Also check any auxiliary lighting, including rear work lights, or if in this case, roof lights. Check your beacons. With the ignition on, put the drive into reverse. Check that you have a audible alarm, and also that you have 2 reverse lights. Now inside the cab, we also check your mirrors are fixed, not broken, and are tight. So they're not wobbling around and you can get clear rear vision. Turn on your ignition. Make sure that you have all the correct work lights and warning lights all illuminated. And when you start the vehicle, all of your warning lights go out. So, with the seat, unplug the seat belt and make sure there's no fraying, no damage. The buckle is okay, and that it returns correctly to spool. The seat, make sure that it moves forward and backwards smoothly, and all of the functions work as in tilt and if fitted lumbar support. Now we turn off the key. With the bonnet lifted, first thing to check for, leaks. Make sure you've got no fuel leaks, no oil leaks. Then we dip the oils, check the levels are correct. Perfect. Also the transmission oil. Again, perfect. Checking pedals, ensure that we've got brake pedals are working correctly and the accelerator pedal isn't sticking or jamming. Also, with the engine stopped, check the fan belt is tight and the coolant levels are correct. All battery connections are tight. And if needed, check the air filter by just dropping it off, popping it out, making sure it's clean, not clogged, not split. And also hydraulic oil, which is tight. Again, using a cloth, remove and clean it. Perfect. Also ensure that any wiring on the truck is tightly kept away from the fan using the correct clips, and if not, clip them away from any moving parts, especially the fan.